The Church of Fiat. So Larry, so let's talk about that, right? So you have this banker in New Zealand saying the quiet part out loud. You have Jerome Powell saying the quiet part out loud as well, right?
Right.
So these are things that we've all been speculating in the community. We've all been saying that these things are happening, but now the people themselves are saying this is happening. What is the long-term play here? What happens 5, 10 years from now, and how can individuals protect themselves?
Well, I think you and I both know the long-term play. The long-term play is to own financial assets that can't be printed, and well, the best financial asset that can't be printed is Bitcoin, and the best physical asset that can't be printed is gold and or silver, because the government can't make more of them by decree. So it's a mess. That's not a fax machine, actually. That's a scanner. Uh, Fax machine is long gone. The the it's unclear. It's unclear what the next stage is, but it's very clear what the longer term stage is. And I say unclear what the next stage is because they're very good at putting things back in the can. Silicon Valley Bank blew up. They figured it out and put it back in the can. They've got a lot of different tools to lie to us and fool us and prevent people from doing what they need to do, and to keep them, quote unquote, in the system. And by the way, they're trying to strengthen those tools. I mean, Elizabeth Warren is trying to tell us we can't self-custody and, et cetera, et cetera. So, and yet, if we're intelligent citizens, what we've got to do is we've got to realize that the government is a criminal enterprise and that, we need to take countermeasures. And frankly, Bitcoin is the best countermeasure ever invented. And as my friend Chris Iron says, it's a slippery fish. The government can't hang on to it. I love that statement because it really is. If you've got your 12 words, good luck, government, taxing it, getting a hold of it, stealing it, whatever, debasing it. None of those things are going to happen. And
Yep.
it's showing up in the price right now. I mean, this is a pleasant surprise. I mean, I thought the price would go up this year. I had no idea we'd get to this level, even before the halving had hit. So. I have great hopes for what might happen after the halving. Right?
Do you think that has to do with the tremendous amount of inflows coming from the
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
seeing this, and it's every single day
It's
BlackRock.
growing, right? Yeah,
It's insane. It's crazy.
yeah.
It's like every day they purchase like 5,000 Bitcoin, like every
Yeah.
single day.
Since I'm off of Twitter now, I don't get as much flow out of there. But Fred Krueger has done a great job on Twitter of keeping track, and it's actually accelerating. I mean, the last thing I saw, it was showing day on day, ETFs are actually buying more and more, and this is not surprising to us. I mean, there's a bunch of RIA money. There's trillions, somewhere between 40 and 100 trillion of RIA money that could not access Bitcoin before. I mean, they could if they were going to buy GBTC, but that was a little too esoteric for people to do it. So as a result, what they did was they sat on their hands, and now, of course, they can buy it. And so they're starting to slowly but surely educate their clients. Yeah, I love this chart. Isn't this great? I just love it. Right?
Thousands of dollars.